G'day mates, welcome back on this bit grey, bit windy but quite mild January morning. So yesterday, against my better judgment, I've got the 116 StuG down the side of my bench there, and what I do is I put the kit that I'm working on, I've been putting it on top with all the sprues and instructions and what have you in there. So every time I go to get a sprue out or whatever, I'm looking at the 116 StuG and I'm thinking, oh, should I start it, should I not? Anyway, yesterday, against my better judgment, even though I've got 1, 2, 3 little things going, plus 1, 2, 3, 4 figures going, I thought, oh, I'll make a start on it. I'll get the tracks out of the way. Yeah, what a great idea that was. So there's 6 sprues of track links, which look like this when they're cut off. And they've also got separate guide horns, which are these teeny, you won't even see them probably, tiny little things there. So they've all been cut off. Well, no, they haven't, to be fair. I've still got 2 sprues to do over there, but that's track links in there. I don't think I'll get what's on the next 2 sprues in there either. I mean, that's quite deep, so there's quite a lot. That's the guide horns, same little tub. I've started cleaning them up. I've done about half of the guide horns. I did them about half hour last night before I went to bed. Anyway, if anyone's spoken to me on Facebook or seen any posts that I do on the modelling groups on Facebook, you know that I hate these tracks, cutting them off. I mean, there was 4 cuts on each link. 4 cuts. I mean, come on, man. 3 cuts on each tiny little guide horn. No, and there's 4. There was let me get one of the. Here's one of the used sprues. So the top bit there, that's guide horns, and those are your tracks. So there's a lot of cutting, a lot of nonsense, I reckon. There's some people who relish it, they enjoy it, they love doing it, they love spending hours fiddling about with it, and that's brilliant for you. I'm not knocking you. Each to their own, my dad always used to say, each to their own, and I live by that. I won't knock you for doing it, but don't expect me to agree with it, as I think it's nonsense. Anyway, got that tub to do. Just basically all I'm doing is just using that, not that side because that's like a smooth shiner one. That side, just with a guide horn. What it is they've done the cuts. They've attached the sprues on the mating, these bits there that attach to the track, and one on the back there. So basically all I've been doing is just getting my little file, holding it by the guide horn, and just doopy, couple of little things like that. A little thing on the top side, a little thing on the top side there. That's another one done. The links, most of the attachments are on that flat side there, and a couple on the rounded over side. So all I've been doing, sanding sponge so it forms to the shape of the semicircle bit, and then the flat bit, and that's it. That's basically it. Obviously any big knobbly bits you'd probably be better off cutting them off with your knife. So it's little round bit, whatever that's called, and the flat bit just like that. And that's it basically. There's a couple of knobbly bits on there, so I'll just get my knife. It's like I'm peeling an apple. Scrape it down there. Bob's your mum's brother. Another one done. Obviously it's going to look good when it's finished, but it's so time consuming and I just like to crack on, to be honest. But I'm definitely not going to start building it until these are done. Also, what you might be able to see, I don't know if you can see it on there, but there's a couple of ejector pin marks on the back end of that. Some people, they have it on their tracks, they feel the need to fill them and sand them, but not me. But what Werk have done is, cunningly, the guide horn attaches over and covers it up, so you end up with that finished track and no ejector pin mark showing. Ooh, happy days. So that's it basically. Well, I'm going to crack on with the nonsense of sanding thousands of things, and once I've done, I'll attach a few together and show you what they look like fixed together. Right, so I've been at it. I've finished all the guide horns. They're all cleaned up, ready to go. I've done, I don't know, maybe 30 track links, cleaned them up. I've started putting some together, as you can see. Very nice. The guide horns completely hide all the ejector pin marks on the back of the links. Very nice. Pretty easy to put together as well. No mess, no fuss. Let's have a look. Here we go. This is the little run that I've done already. So you just put your track link upside down. Sits in the one you've done before. Get yourself a little guide horn. A little splash and dash of glue just across there so that it all stays moving, and it goes on top like that. Push it down. Done. Next one, upside down, fits in the little groove, guide horn, splash of glue across the pads, sits on top there, push it down, job's a good one. Another one. So you can see it won't take very long. Having said that, it's still a pain in the arse, I reckon. But they're flying together. I've got to say that, and it does look really good, I think, anyway. Splash a dash. upside down. That one had a bit of shit stuck to it. Upside down in the little groove, sits in there nicely. One of your little guide horns. Splash of glue just down the middle. Sit him on top. Of course that one gets stuck to my finger, as happens every now and then when you're a sloppy geezer like me. There you go. So the actual construction is quick. It's just all the cutting, the cleaning, and as I've said before, that arthritis I've got in that fingertip where I've been holding everything, I'm having to hold like that. That's really painful at the moment. Hey ho, we soldier on, guys. Another one. Another guide horn. Monotonous process, yes. There you have it. And what I've been doing when I've got a few, just get my craft knife, lay it on what I've just done, press down, make sure it's nice and firm, and Bob's your mum's brother. There's another few done. So, you know, it's not going to take very long to build the whole length, I reckon. So that's it, guys. Take it easy. Don't stress. I'll catch you later.